the 10-inch wide press camera by Graflex, super graphics camera that never existed. I'll show you why. This is what's out for delivery. Okay, I have been waiting for this for several days. I ordered a camera on the internet and it showed up today. Now, the reason that we're opening this together is I believe it, well, I know it's a Graflex speed graphics camera, but I also believe, I know it's a Graflex, but I don't know what format it is. I believe, just looking at the pictures, that it's a 5x7. And looking up the serial numbers on the lens, I believe that it is from made, the lens at least, is 1937. So, it looks to be in very good shape. I'm quite pleased with that. So let's see what we have. Another guy was really nice that I dealt with. His name was George. He said it's spent however many years in Philadelphia setting in a closet sealed up in its box. So I hope it's a 5x7. That's what I wanted. He didn't list anything about it. He had to buy it now. It was in really nice shape, at least picture-wise. And there was one picture of a ruler sitting out in front of it, and it looked like it was 10 inches wide. So, and in the way the box set, the 4x5s in the other pictures, the cameras look like they set this way. And in this box, it looks like it sets back here from the pictures. So, let's see what we have. Oh yeah, and it came with a lot of extra stuff too. Worst case is, it's a 2x3 or whatever, that small format, but kind of photo data book. Huh. No name, so I guess it's mine. Okay, calendar for 1944. So this book is 44 at least, probably. So there's that. Get this out of the way. For the light, flash, how to clean lenses and other optical surfaces, lens cleaning paper, okay, smells like old photography stuff, which I guess makes sense. A Kodak, probably a filter. Oh, yeah. And I'm not a photographer. Series 2. Oh, I bet that's what those are. I bet it's another one of those. plus lens. And I really don't know anything about photography. Yep, look at that, another lens. And I don't know what that little nut's for. I did photography in grade school or junior high for 4-H with a little 110 camera. Oops, 110 Kodak. I liked it. Then got to use a 35 millimeter and found out that I couldn't focus the cameras. Let's go straight to this because I needed glasses. So. Oh, no. Well, let's see what we have. Okay. I bet it's 4x5. Okay. Yeah. I gotta say, I'm not disappointed. A little bit. I would like to have been a 5x7, but maybe it is, and I just don't know it yet. I'll be careful with that. Film holder. That'll tell us what size it is, won't it? 4. Oh, okay. It's a 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So it's the little ones. Look at that. It had film in there. Or maybe not. I don't know. Well, now what was 10 inches that I was looking at? The picture clearly showed 10 inches wide. So I bet it was this way. Maybe it was metric. No. Maybe it's a different picture or a different camera that was in the picture. Huh, interesting. So we've got 2. Okay, they're all numbered. Open in photographic darkroom, so there must be film in there. Yeah, look at that. Developed before January of 1951. So, it's full. Another holder. Another holder. Yeah. 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Which they don't make that format anymore. What's in here? More plates. Oh. Aluminum plates, huh? 5 of those. Wonder what those are for. Another filter. Oh, probably goes on the lens. Oh, look at that. It's bright. Okay, fall and winter of 46 film ratings. Western Electric Instrument Corporation. Interesting. Bulb thing. Huh. Something with threads on it. Not sure what that's for. Probably important. An old rubber band. Filter. Eastman Kodak. Another yellow one. Well. I don't know what that is, do you? Slow. Oh. It must be for synchronizing your, when you pull your trigger for your light. Trips your light. Yeah. Oh, that's what this is for. Little cable. Maybe? No? I don't know. Okay, another one of those. It looks like it's in better shape. Must be the lens cover. Filter retaining ring, made in the USA. Okay, so, well, this box is in fair shape. No hidden $100 bills in the bottom. Alright, now, let's see here. Let's set it right. Get this stuff moved out of the way. Okay, so the lens. "15 centimeters, so 150 millimeters. Aperture 3.5. Okay, well, I guess I need to probably figure a little bit more out before I do too much from this point. There's the... So... Well, I guess it's time to... I do have some books ordered on them, on how to use them. So when they show up, I'll figure that out. So this would probably go on here. Like so. Look at that. That's where that belongs. The little sports finder is taken off. There's screw holes there. So this must mount here. Oh, okay. Apparently. Oh, that's a solenoid, which will trip the trigger. That's an electric solenoid. So then it just pulls it down. Well, on. So, in this, I guess, on here. Plugs it into something. Okay. So now it sits there. And then my flash bulb would go in like that. Well, I'm going to have to look at those pictures because the actual picture shows that it's 10 inches across. So I'm going to have to see where they was measured from because it sure seems to me like that might have been a different camera than what was actually shipped. That looks like it got a little hot at one point, doesn't it? I think they're supposed to have batteries in there. Yeah. Sure enough. Interesting.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Okay, I just opened or sent him an email. Now I'm just trying to figure out how he could have accidentally gotten a 10-inch reading, because this is the exact same ruler he has in the picture, but he's showing 10 inches, which would be, it would be big. And he shows a slight angle on the ruler, like about that, but that's still 5 inches on my ruler, which is the same as his. And if I spin this to where I can show that it has a 10, let's line these lines up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I gotta get. Well, no, that even at this angle it doesn't work because you can't see. Unless this is. Well, even that, I don't know. Must have been a different. I don't know how he did it. I don't know. I don't know. Well, after doing some looking and whatever, when we pulled this out of the box, I was expecting a lot bigger camera. Not that this one is small, but I was expecting a camera to that in the picture showed was 10 inches wide right here, and it's clearly 5.5. And anyway, that's what I based my purchase off of. That it said the direction, or the description said refer to pictures, and there it was. And how, in order to duplicate that, I basically had to lean the camera back, and if you look in the picture, you could tell that it, after you looked at it for a while, you could see, well, there's a little bit of blur on the ruler. So anyway, it was tilted back to give it the appearance of being bigger. Whether it was a mistake or not, I don't know. But anyway, I'm keeping the thing. It's here. I like it. It wasn't very dirty. Well, it was kind of dirty. But not filthy. A lot of years of just sitting in a closet, I believe. I don't know. But anyway, so this is what I have. It shoots the 3.25 by 4.25 size film, which you can still buy in sheets. But anyhow, so here it is, cleaned up. Isn't that pretty? And then you squeeze these, pull it out, and it comes out to what I've been reading. They call these infinity stops. So, and I don't know anything really, but I did get 2 books that came in the mail today on how to use these and how to take good pictures. But I do know that you use this single knob, which dates this camera pre-1940. The lens, I'll get it so you can see. Um, 15 centimeters, so it's a 155 millimeter lens. That would, if it was not a multiple lens, it would be stick out about like, I think it's like 5.5 inches or so. It'd stick clear out to the end, but it's got several lenses in there. I do remember that from photography class in junior high. But anyhow, the lens was pretty dirty, but it looks really clean now. And it is actually really clean. And when I turn it around, oh, this is my, I got this tripod at the Weird House secondhand store. So, and this is my lens cap. Carl Zeiss, Jena. Jena is a town in Germany. Carl Zeiss is the guy that I believe invented this type of lens. It's kind of interesting. The lens cap was just in the box, and I couldn't figure out why. It fits on there real nice. But when you close the door, you can see that the lens touches this velvet down here. So that's a little tight. So I just went ahead and I just made a little, I had some shoe leather that really closely matches this texture and the texture on the camera. So I just went ahead and whipped up one of those real quick last night. 2 nights ago, I guess. But it's pretty. I'm happy with it. I wanted the big one. I wanted a 4x7. But I don't have a 4x7. I have this smaller one, which is lighter. And I guess I can learn on that. Let me open up the... I guess I got the shutter already open. Yep. Alright, I'll open the shutter again. And focus in on that. Just looking at my little storage stuff under the cabinet over there. And it's and you can see the reflection in this glass too from the monitor I have behind this camera. But that was pretty dirty, so I cleaned that all up, and it's a pretty camera. I really did want the 5x7 because I wanted to do studio type pictures with the 5x7, and having nothing, I even Googled on the internet to see how big a 5x7, how big the chassis are on any of these, but couldn't find it. Has a range finder. I do not know how to use it. I haven't, in the books I have, I didn't see anything to indicate that this lens was an original type to be put on here. So lens serial number is 1937. There's a serial number right up here, and I found on the internet that said that it's probably 1938, 1939. So, Whether you could buy it with this lens or not from the factory, I wouldn't know. The picture shows a different type of this rangefinder on it, or eyesight thing or whatever. But it did. The book did say that this was available, added as an option. This piece here in 1939. So I think it's a 1939 camera. It also has this little flip-up sight here. And it's missing one that goes here. There's a couple of holes right here that had a little hinge, and then it folded down underneath here somehow, and then would fold up, and it was just kind of a hoop from the pictures. So and then that would allow you, from what I'm reading, to basically get your stuff, your focus relatively set on your camera, and then you could look through here, I think, or here, I don't know, or maybe both, and then you can adjust your focus here, take your picture, which is up here, your shutter. And and I put this on the bottom. I don't know what they call them, but it came with the camera mount, or with the tripod, so I just screwed it to the bottom here. It makes it real handy. And so here, and I need to read the book more, but my understanding, well, this is where you set your this, where it's set now on the Z. I think you click that opened up the shutter, and then you click it again and it closes. You put it on, I think the T, I think is for time, and then you can select a time from like 2 seconds, I think, all the way down to 2/100ths of a second for the shutter speed. And then right here, this little shiny sticking out there changes your f-stop. And this one goes from, well, where does it go from? As small as, it looks like 30, probably 34, would you say? Because there's 32 to as wide open as, we can't focus on it. 3.5. Can't focus on it, but 3.5. So 3.5 being as wide as it goes, wide open, to clear down to, what I say, 32, 34. So that's relatively fast lens, I think. And then it has, and I don't know much about it, but this focal plane shutter. And it has, you wind this, and you use, there's a chart on top. But you can set different numbers up here and then down here, so you have many different options as far as a curtain that runs across the back. So you can have, well, here's the chart. And I don't know enough about this I'm just, don't know. But you can set the tension number, and I'm assuming the other number has to do with something on this chart, but these are the different values, I guess. 1,000th, I'm guessing that's 1,000th of a second. Oh yeah, so 1/8, 3/8, 3/4, 1.5. So that would be this bottom, I'm guessing this bottom set of dials right there. I bet I don't know, like I say. So anyway, we did the unboxing, and I was really disappointed. Still disappointed that I didn't get the camera, the big camera that I thought I was getting, but I'm happy with this. I can learn a lot with it, and maybe then I can keep watching for a bigger one, or maybe I won't ever want a bigger one. I don't know. But 3.25 by 4.25 is only 3/4 inch shorter or smaller than 4x5, so it's, I guess it would be a medium format camera. But I got a lot to learn. Thanks for watching.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see.